How dare anyone make fun of Nintendo after all they've been through? They're human beings! You're lucky they even still keep making games for you bastards! Leave Nintendo alone! Please! Ha! That title was Rage Bait! So if you're angry, that means you've fallen right into my trap! Ha 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 ha! Yes! Dance, puppets, dance! In all seriousness though, I obviously don't think all Nintendo fans are pathetic losers, just a select few. And I'm a Nintendo fan too, so that would make me a loser as well, not to mention a hypocrite. However, all the people who left dickhead comments on my Switch 2 video, y'all need to go outside and touch some grass for fucking real. People are all too willing to go to bat for a greedy-ass company that doesn't even care about any of you. They just see you as a walking fucking wallet. But hey, I hope Nintendo picks you. Like, tell me you didn't watch the video without telling me you didn't watch the video. Okay? I was asking for it with that clickbait title being like, I hope it fails, because that title was exaggerated as hell. And I made it clear pretty early on that title was exaggerated, but I guess some of y'all didn't make it past the intro. Like, all things considered, I tried to keep it fairly positive. And all I really said at the end of the day was that I didn't want to buy the console right away, right? Wasn't gonna buy it right away. I don't give a fuck when anyone else does. Like, yeah, I kinda wish some people would hold off on buying it just until the shit dies down, but obviously that's not gonna happen. You know, obviously I'm in the minority and I have to accept that. And again, like, I love Nintendo. I am probably going to buy the thing eventually. I am 100% part of the problem. I also made it clear I really don't want it to be another Wii U situation. Because that was insanity. That probably has to be, like, one of the biggest console flops in recent history. And the console wasn't even that bad. It's just the marketing was absolutely terrible. Like, I'm not one of those people who sits here praying for a company's downfall. I was actually one of the few people who wanted Assassin's Creed Shadows to succeed. Even if Ubisoft are kinda pricks, but, you know, if you're gonna boycott one company, you gotta boycott them all because they're all kind of assholes. And we've all just kinda come to accept that at this point. Like, especially Nintendo, I mean, they treat their fucking consumers like absolute garbage. They go as far as to take down fan games made out of love for the company, like non-profit fan games made out of love and respect for the company. They're like, nope, we can't have that. Take that down this instant. Like, how much of a greedy corporate shitbag do you have to be? But at the end of the day, the company is filled with highly talented developers who make great games. Okay? We need companies like Nintendo, especially now more than ever. Just wish their shit wasn't so fucking expensive. That's all. And I will say, the one saving grace when it comes to the Switch 2 is the Mario Kart 8 bundle. Because that is the most expensive game on the console right now. At least, like, the most expensive, like, exclusive game on the console. And it comes with a bundle that saves you $30. So that is nice. You know, at least Nintendo did that. Credit where it's due. And it's not like I'm even the only one who's pissed at Nintendo. They are paywalling a button, for fuck's sake. A button on the controller. You have to pay money to use the button. Granted. Okay? Granted. It's a button you're probably not going to use unless you're paying for Switch Online anyway, okay? It's the chat button, which has, like, no use outside of Nintendo Online. So people are bitching about Nintendo paywalling a button that they aren't even gonna use. But it's kind of the principle of the matter, you know? And also, they're charging money for a glorified tech demo. When, like, you know, Astro Bot was free, but, you know, that same concept on Nintendo's end, they're like, we're gonna charge for that. We're just gonna bleed everybody dry for every fucking ounce of pocket change they have. Like, Doug Bowser is literally Mr. Krabs at this point. Like, hello, I love money. And what made you decide to make a second Nintendo Switch? Money. And you know I'm fucking right, don't try to deny it. And then Nintendo's response to all this was basically like, well, if you can't afford a Switch 2, just get a Switch 1. You know, basically telling everybody to go fuck themselves. Which, I mean, to be fair, I don't know how else Nintendo was gonna respond. Like, oh, sorry, we'll go and lower the price for you. We'll get right on that one, buddy. Yeah, that probably wasn't gonna happen, but honestly, their best response probably would have been to not respond. But, you know, everybody's got to put their fucking foot in their mouths, you know. They receive a little bit of hate and they're like, oh, you're just a racist, or you're broke. You can't afford anything, you broke loser. Like, why you gotta be such assholes, man? God, like, stop. But again, I am very much part of the problem, okay? I bought Tears of the Kingdom at launch despite them raising the price. And I had a fucking blast. And I ain't gonna try to tell anybody what to do with their money either. I mean, you know, it's your money, you earn it doing whatever the fuck you do for a living. Okay? You can spend that shit on imported cheese for all I care, okay? You do you. Anyway, that's all. You lovely bastards have a good day. I'm gonna, I don't know, go play Mario Kart Double Dash or something. I don't know. Anyway, peace. Spread love, not hate.